my God! Okay, it's happening.
Fix my glasses. What's going on? You are watching Papa Stick and the Grynch. I'm your boy, the Grynch, coming to you from another place in South Central Coral Springs. What's going on, Papa Stick?
Oh, there's a lot going on. The world seems to be becoming such a crazy place.
It's fucking nuts. You know who knows about crazy places? Sarah the Flat Earther.
Oh, hey guys. Happy day to you.
How you doing?
Doing great today.
That's excellent. Everything's working. We're up and running. This is Papa Stick and the Grynch on iHeartRadio. We're also doing our first video cast for Spotify. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fucking great. You get to see our handsome faces. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera for the beautiful Sarah, the Flat Earther. I wish I did. She's not gonna be able to grace the camera because I only have this fucking double-sided piece of shit. But one day we'll have camera people in here and it'll all work out.
Well, let's tell everybody we aren't earning anything for this. So we're starting from the, what do they say? Starting from the bottom.
Started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Exactly.
And we're higher.
And we're here. We're a little bit higher than we were last time, so it's all good.
Just a little.
So here's what I'm thinking is top news is the bomb that they found in this reservoir in Mobile, Alabama.
Wait, a bomb in a reservoir? Like a reservoir is like a small lake?
It was an underwater.
Or it's a body of water?
Yeah, body of water, a dam. A reservoir is like basically a dam, just not as big. And
right.
it was definitely part of the water supply for Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they were doing, I'm trying to find the story, that's why I'm looking down. I may have passed it. They were doing a routine check. They were just doing a routine check, and they found an underwater explosive device.
A fucking bomb.
A bomb that I guess might have taken out a levee or may have taken some part of the reservoir. But they definitely did say that it could cause some type of contamination.
Probably a lot of flooding, too.
Well, you know something? When I hear contamination, the only thing I could think of when fucking Obama was in and they had the oil leak and it was leaking fucking millions and trillions of gallons per minute. What could be more fucking polluting?
Which time? I mean, it happened in Obama.
Right.
Further back in history was the Exxon Valdez spill. Do you remember that? In like I want to say the early Exxon.
I remember that.
And then there was also not so long ago that thing that happened in the Gulf of America, and
the Gulf of America.
Yeah, I mean, you remember that it was like a drilling rig somewhere out there, and like it broke open, and they couldn't figure out how to close it up. It was on TV all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't watch TV. I watch hockey. If hockey is not on, I'm not watching.
The media, the news at that time,
right?
I mean, we need to take care of our planet.
We certainly do.
We only got one planet, right?
As far as we know.
And if you don't take care of it, what?
We die.
Unless some of Sarah's flat earther friends let us in.
What we would do in Sarah's case we would just have to get over the fucking ice wall and we'd be on a different fucking, it wouldn't necessarily be the same planet. I don't understand that. If we have a flat earth and the ice walls are the edge of the earth.
It's not the edge. You have to go through the ice wall. There's passages to go through.
But there's shit on the other side.
Other land, like normal land, like we have.
But that's still on the same planet, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why do they say that the Arctic ice walls are the edge of the planet, like it holds everything in?
That's not. I mean, that holds us in.
Holds us in.
Yeah.
All right, I can understand. I understand that a little bit. Like it holds all of our water and shit like that.
There's a shit ton of things, planets like us.
Right.
Everywhere.
Well, the North Pole is melting, isn't it?
That's what they say.
I know sea levels are going up.
Going up. Florida's going to be underwater before you know it. We're going to be fucking swimming like we're on Pompano Beach in our backyard.
There'll be a pole shift before that.
I miss living on the beach. Bring it on.
Oh, I'm not for the beach. Hurricanes. That's fucking
I
crazy.
don't think
wow.
we're gonna get hit by a hurricane.
Yeah,
I
we-
think
we-
No,
they're-
we're done. We're done with
they're
hurricanes for the
heading
next
up
20
north
years.
lately.
Well,
Yeah, they're all heading up north. Right.
Is that caused by a pole shift?
Oh, I think the poles have shifted already by hundreds of
You know
miles.
they put out a secret CIA top secret, like it's out now, but it was secret for a long time that one of their scientists, I guess, was going to he theorized that the poles would shift and that the water would just keep coming over. The pole shift would cause mass flooding, like in the Bible,
Right.
in the
Probably
end.
what happened
Wow.
in the Bible times for real.
Could have been.
This could be the fifth civilization.
It could very well be.
I mean,
That's fucking crazy when you think about that shit.
They'll
so
probably get to where we are and then start over.
Exactly. Re-evolve. Start from the
Back
beginning.
to the Stone Age.
Right.
well,
And it's crazy how we don't take any of that knowledge with us, but it's there for the taking.
Right.
pretty soon they're going to be able to just shut your car off.
Yeah.
On your bank.
That's the
You
new
can't go buy
mandatory
food.
thing.
Do you know right now? Is this like what Ford is doing with the finger sensors and the sensors in the seats?
It's every one of them.
Everyone's
Every
going to
one
have a
of
chip
them.
in their head and their wrist. And that's
Every
you.
one of
That's
them
you. If
from,
you don't have that, you can't.
All the foreigns.
Wow.
All
So
the
yeah,
foreigns.
if someone at Ford is looking at a monitor of you get into your fucking truck.
Yeah.
You own this fucking truck,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're sober as fuck.
Yeah.
But you just found out that your chick cheated on you, so you're pissed. So your eyes are dilated,
They
and your
can
heart rate
shut
is
it
up,
off.
and they fucking you can't get out of fucking park. They won't
can
let you out
shut
of
it
park.
off.
New cars have
face recognition.
7 cameras in your new vehicle watching you.
That's
So-
fucking crazy.
So there's a lot of people out there that are on, they go, oh, well, like me, I don't own a brand new truck, right?
Right.
So the other half of it is what they're doing is now they're going to make all the fuel with more ethanol in it. So the ethanol clogs up the older motors. So they're setting precedents to like water down the gas, the
Really?
petroleum with
Everyone
ethanol.
have to buy the new.
Well, you see the EA
You guys
85
are-
gas, right?
Right.
So
Oh yeah, they're making a lower grade, right?
so they're trying to mandatory that.
I heard about that.
Just like they've been trying to make
Now, what exactly is the purpose of doing that? To fuck up everybody's car?
Yeah, so you have to buy.
So you have to
their-
buy electric.
so you have to
Yes,
buy one of these
everything's
cars
smart.
with a kill switch because
Oh,
Yeah.
they want to phase out
It's total.
the fucking old style fucking car.
Totalitarian.
so I mean if you
Control.
own a 69 Camaro,
Right.
old school, you won't be able to get fuel for it. It'll just sit in
It'll just sit.
a museum in your garage. or
Right. Even if you have a fucking like a Mustang. When I had my Mustang, I had to put fucking the premium, otherwise you'd hear knocks. That's back then it was crazy amount of money for me.
Well, I just was into advanced auto parts the other day, and I think, the big one, I think it's 5 quarts of oil
Right.
was like $30.
Holy shit.
For the low end, that was the low end. It was probably $50. So oil, and they didn't have any of the, or very few, I should say. You know how oil comes in weight,
Right.
like 10W30 or whatever.
Yes.
Most of it was 5W. So yes, they're looking to use more synthetics, and just imagine the implication that you went out and bought this vehicle, you paid thousands of dollars for it,
Right.
and let's say like China, they start doing social score, right? And they decide you said something or you did something that
That's
the-
what all
the
the data
government
centers are for.
doesn't like. So they just shut your car off. Now you can't even run away.
Right.
Or for crime and criminals. That's the,
Or
I guess.
if you don't do anything that day, if you're lazy and lay on the couch.
Well, that's what they're doing in China. We talked about it on the first show. They read the brainwaves of their
President Trump
employees.
just went to China with like the top 30 oligarchs.
Oh, the other thing
I saw
is-
some meme about that. I didn't understand
Trillionaires
it.
and trillionaires and
The other
trillionaires
thing
were in
is
that room.
these cars got
Wow.
all kinds of cameras in them now.
Yeah, they read your pupils. They face recognition.
All that.
Watch me fucking stroking my cock while I'm going down 95 at
I wouldn't
95
do
miles an
that
hour.
anymore.
I
Why I'm driving? That's why I don't drive
not to-
anymore.
I
No more
try. I
blowjob.
try to refrain from
I gave
that.
a
Hey,
blowjob
look.
while I was driving once.
While you were driving.
Yeah.
There you
Wow.
go. That's why she's
On
the
the
flat
side drive.
earther.
That's why she's the flat
I
earther.
did.
I've gotten many ahead driving, but I've
I
never.
did.
Wow.
The flat earthers definitely do not want us.
Tell you what. Oh my God, I have a story getting a blowjob while driving, but I'll get into another time.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
I've broken the law
Plus,
very
you can
many
get
times.
your wang bit off.
This girl was knocking and she was drunk and she kept knocking the gear shifter into neutral. And I'm getting
God.
pissed. It's like I'm inebriated driving in the first place.
DUI.
And I'm trying to get a blowjob,
Grinch,
but
Grinch, we always love your criminal stories. Go
which is
on.
crazy because I was getting pissed. It was like, just sit up and stop giving me how you're gonna get me arrested. You keep knocking the car into neutral. I have to put it in drive. I'm fucking swerving. You got your head in my lap. If
like
she just
I
stood there
said,
steady and gave some good head, it would have been fine. I would have crashed after I ejaculated.
it is definitely statistically stated that there has been accidents where the woman,
Oh yeah, that of course I
you
can
know
happen.
what I mean? You don't want to get a bobbit and
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Or you get into an accident by accident and you
Well,
fucking lose your shit.
I definitely would not want to be down there at Broward Main Jail. I mean, Kodak Black just got rearrested again. It only took him, a week to
I
get
think
Yeah,
arrested.
they
he's-
profiled him. He
I-
was in Pompano.
He's just trying to become a professional arrestee. He's
They
get
wanna
you getting
get
his
him.
street
No,
cred.
no. The
Street cred out.
odd part was that
He
they
got fleeing and eluding and resisting without violence.
which
Oh, my.
basically means he refused to give his ID, or he
Right.
told him
He didn't pull over till he fucking gave the drugs he had to somebody else in the car.
Oh.
Probably.
was there more drugs?
I don't know. I didn't hear
Okay.
about it, but that's what I'm thinking.
Well, he did just
That's
get
what
that
happened.
big MDMA wrap up in, where was it, Tampa?
Right. That's
Yes.
what happened last time, right?
Yeah,
Last
we were
week.
talking about that. Poor
Just last
guy,
week.
man.
I know.
Have you ever
They
seen?
got it out for him.
Have you ever seen his original videos before he was a rapper?
I have no idea who the fuck he. I know the name, and that's
Oh,
just about
boy.
it because that's not my jam right there.
So he
Big
come
Grynch
up.
gets it down to something
He
different.
come up from the ugly corner over there in Pompano, which is like MLK and Powerline.
Oh, beautiful area.
Yeah, beautiful area. And he would sing, I believe it was jazz music.
Really,
Yeah,
His
he
real
was-
name is Bill Capri.
Bill Capri.
Oh, she's got the arrest info. What exactly was he
No, I
arrested
have his
for?
name-
sir?
well-
That is one fucking ugly ass mugshot. But who takes a good mugshot?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I know.
what I said.
What,
Evading and resisting.
what do you mean
without
when you've been
violence.
sleeping with your pillow of toilet paper?
What?
Sleeping with your roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, you make
Oh,
Because you have to have a
out of
pillow.
the toilet paper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that-
crazy.
That's what those
Damn.
pictures are.
When I went to jail that one night, I was in this plastic roundy thing. There was no pillow. There was no blanket. You just were there on this plastic thing.
Wow. I hear Broward's no fun these days. Broward, Maine is no fun.
Oh,
Paul
that-
Ryan's
that
no
was-
fun.
That was Pompano, Maine. We're just benches and dirty, stinky green bologna sandwiches.
Only time I've been to
Yeah.
Maine was when I was dropping off a fucking felon from the Fort Lauderdale City Jail. I went into Sallyport and that was it. I've never been inside that place, thank God.
I've been in there much too many times.
I was there
so
once.
I
I was
go-
in
That sucks.
I was never bad again.
That sucks.
I was a very bad child.
Wow. See, man, I do some fucked up things.
You've just been
And I've done
lucky.
some fucked up things. I don't get caught. And when I do get caught, I'm able to get myself out of it by some fucking crazy way. The way I talk, I've talked myself out of 3 DUIs. 3. One of which was the head of the task force in Coral Springs. I talked him out of fucking arresting me and letting me walk home with my girlfriend.
You
And we
better
were
be careful what
crazy.
you say. The
I know,
statute
but
of
no, he
limitations
did
may
that.
not have
This is
run
20
out,
years
Chris.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
It was
God.
You
a long
didn't
time
actually
ago.
cause any accident or whatever.
No, I got my neighbor called the police on me that time. I was swerving with my car, my truck fogged out with fucking marijuana smoke with my girlfriend. We got pulled over, and I jumped out the fucking car and ran to the cop. He almost shot me. I didn't want him to come near the fucking truck. He'd get stoned. Dude, it was so fucking fogged out. Why are you walking up on me? I'm just trying to save you the trouble. He's like, you fucking stink. I talked my way out of that.
I'm thinking about what I got myself into here.
At Coral Springs, so many. I even have a Coral Springs arrest story.
You know my fucking favorite word is when I to get out of the shit. I go, you guys want to make a deal?
You know I got a justified.
Lord, you don't want to be on camera saying that.
You know I got a justified stabbing over there on Coral Ridge and Sample, right?
Justifiable.
Oh yeah, they tried.
Really?
They tried to beat me up with aluminum baseball bats.
Oh yeah, then you go a stabbing.
Yeah.
Then you have a stabbing good time.
yourself.
Yeah, you got to fucking yes.
I stabbed him in the ding-a-ling.
Oh.
You fucking stabbed someone in their dick?
Yeah.
Hey.
It went through their
price you
ding
pay.
and into their appendix.
Wow.
Yeah, they were pretty messed up.
Didn't you tell me they were wearing white fucking jeans too?
Yeah, man. You could see the blood just spread out.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's horrible.
It happened.
When I worked in the jail,
Dude, they were going to beat me up with aluminum. There was 5 of them, and they all had aluminum baseball bats.
That's fucked up. Yeah, that's what. No, you got to.
I'm a stand your grounder.
You fucking yeah.
You stand my ground. I showed them the knife. I
So you stabbed him in the cock.
That's right.
That's fucked up.
Hey, if you go on the inside, they got this thing they call the spinal staircase, where they stab you like 6-7 times between your third or third.
Oh, I've seen
you ain't walking
those
again.
videos. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
you're
so fucked up.
done. You're
a
yeah, you're in the chair forever.
Oh,
Check this out. I worked in the jail. I was doing a felony strip search, and this black guy pulls off his pants. I swear to God, he has 2 11-inch cocks. I'm looking at this dude. I swear to God. And I'm looking at this guy. He has 2 penises right next to each other, both like 11 inch. I said, what the fuck, dude? I said, you have 2 cocks? He goes, nah, man, that's a hernia. Listen,
oh my God.
This guy had an 11-inch cock and an inguinal hernia that spilled through his abdominal wall into his testicle, and that was all intestine that was in his fucking testicle.
God.
That sounds
I said to the guy, I said, you have to get checked out by a doctor. That could strangulate you. You could die. He's still fucking alive. Nah, no problem. I'm not gonna fucking worry about it.
Oh, Brian,
God,
you never heard about
porn.
Dr. Feelgood, did you?
Just the Molly Crew album.
Okay, so in my little stint, so up here in Charlotte Correctional Institution, they got a doctor there they call Dr. Feelgood. At least they did when I was there. I don't know. Excuse me. He always wanted to give everybody a hernia examination.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, it was like a regular.
Just to feel their groin or
Dude, you could go down there with a toothache, and that man want to give you a hernia.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I tell you this real fucking quick. I had a hernia. I went to the fucking doctor. The doctor, the day of the surgery, couldn't do it. I had to go to another doctor. I go to this doctor right at the Bank of America, right here by University in Sample. And I go into the old building there, and the nurse is drinking with her kid playing behind the desk. And I go in, she signs me in. I go in to fucking see the doctor. I come back out. I go home. The nurse calls me, says, hey, can I bring my daughter over and fuck you? And she was drunk. She had a cooler. I said, absolutely. Come on over. And I banged with a hernia. The doctor's, my surgeon's receptionist, nurse.
Oh
she was fucking fucked up out of her mind.
All I can think about is when I had my surgery down there at Broward South, and I had
hernia surgery.
It was abdominal surgery.
Oh, right.
And this black guy, but I think he was gay, came in, and he kept, he's got to shave my belly, and he kept wanting to go lower and lower and lower, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I get a bikini wax, man. I don't want those razor bumps.
My friend had brain surgery.
That's funny. She's laughing.
They shaved half his head, and they're like, hey, do you want me to keep going? He's like, no, I want you to leave it like that. And they left it like that. He had half of his head shaved.
Oh, my God. That's fucking hilarious.
I made a shitty mistake at a hospital. I got hit in the head with an old English quart bottle.
Oh.
And
you didn't feel it.
It split my head open, right?
You're good for
so
that.
we were having good old party when it was happening, so I was feeling no pain.
Right.
And the doctor's like, you want me to put Novocaine in it? And I'm like, I don't really think that's going to help. I've been getting fucked up for like 2 days straight. And he's like, okay. So he gets the first staple in. We're going for 10. I get to about 3. I'm like, Doc, maybe you should put that shit in there. He's like, no. You're a tough man. You're a tough guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never do that. I've never made. Every time they offer me something now, I get in the hospital. They're like, you want to perk something to get up,
please.
But
please.
I don't.
Some numbing cream.
Yeah, Novocaine would have numbed it. It's not a painkiller. It's a numbing.
I don't know what they wanted the needle in my head or something.
That's Novocaine.
I thought Novocaine was just for dentists, for your mouth.
What do you? Yeah. Oh man, they put it in patches. Lidocaine.
Yeah.
Lidocaine.
Yeah, lidocaine.
And some of that.
People swear by lidocaine. I swear by cortisone, but that's not. You can't even get a fucking cortisone shot nowadays without your muscles breaking down and you're getting all fucked up.
Dude. Me and him had it. We were in a car accident.
I need a cortisone shot so bad.
I had one in my neck. He had one in his back.
Oh my God! I'll never do that again.
It hurt really bad.
So the doctor, man, I don't know what the hell the deal was. He like made a little mark with the pen, and then he jabbed me with the shit, and then he decided he was in the wrong spot, and instead of like pulling it out or something.
No, that's how they do it.
I think he was looking at it like on some kind of computer or something. Right?
No, that's how they do it.
Yeah, but then he moved it, like he moved the whole damn thing. I was in worse pain.
Oh yeah, they suck to get, but I would die for one right now. They put the needle in,
like
and they have to fucking hit all the areas.
The coils of getting old.
So rather than pull the whole needle out and then insert the needle back in and out and in and fucking use you as a pincushion, they keep the needle in, but they do the whole area. So they bring the needle out and they move it around.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Fuck that.
It does.
I'm in so much pain with my shoulder right now. I would gladly take a cortisone shot. Fuck it, I don't care. They don't scare me.
I can't live without ibuprofen or.
Obviously, I'm not scared of needles. I'm just saying, in my back, it hurt like hell.
Yeah. Where in your back?
Lower back. Yeah,
that would suck. Yes, no, that would suck. Like I've gotten mine in my shoulders.
Yeah,
that's not as bad.
I felt it in my butthole.
Yeah, that's a sensitive area. Like I've gotten all my cortisone shots in my shoulders, so it's a different story.
So Grynch, have you heard about all the scientists that have been going missing?
Scientists going missing? No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch.
Really?
There's about 10 to 12 scientists now that's gone missing.
MIA.
Along with David Wilcox. Have you heard of this guy?
No, Wilcox.
They're taking him underground.
No, he actually did the whole I don't want to die, I don't want to live myself, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but
and then he unalived himself.
Yeah.
So
wow,
that's not always true.
No.
What's not true?
What if they took him underground because he's too brilliant? They don't want to lose that mind of his.
I'll tell you what.
Did you see the Michael Jackson footage lately?
Yes, I did, man.
Oh, wow.
That was Michael Jackson.
It sure looked at. Well, I told you about the Robin Williams thing.
Right.
I mean, oh, wow.
That is so fucked up. That was an old lady, Michael fucking Jackson. No doubt about it. That was Michael fucking Jackson.
And do you remember where they said they made that video?
No.
Yeah.
I saw the.
He's like riding on the bus.
Right. Riding on the bus.
Oh my.
That's some crazy shit.
So
because they start him over. That's all part of the script. You understand what I'm saying?
They're saying the Illuminati. They started Epstein over too.
Of course, they're starting him over, and everybody that was going to get arrested for the Epstein being in the Epstein files, they were going to get redone too. They were going to be sent away. They weren't going to jail. You think they're going to be put in jail by their own fucking peers that are fucking joining them at Epstein's Island? Never happened.
They just come back out looking slightly different, doing a similar style of art, comedy, music, whatever.
Well, the astronauts are fake. Yeah. The 7 astronauts that died in the Challenger, they're around. They don't even go into the fucking rocket. They go into the rocket, and then they take like one of those fucking ski lifts, and they fucking leave off the fucking rocket.
Yeah.
Because all 7 of those fucking astronauts are alive, and they've been.
Well, the woman, they definitely.
How traumatized I was after watching
Christine.
that blow up in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Christy McCullough.
That
was her name.
That was her name.
I remember how traumatizing that was, bro.
Yeah.
Such fakes.
It's fucking crazy.
Well, how long? How long have they been telling the lies? We only know what they tell us.
Well, they haven't landed on the moon. I think they started there. Maybe.
Yeah. Well.
With Stanley Kubrick being fucking at NASA every fucking day while they're getting ready to fucking do this launch. Stanley Kubrick, the fucking director of A Clockwork Orange, a fucking famous. He directed some Eyes Wide Shut.
A bunch.
Yes.
Yeah. He filmed that whole fucking thing, man.
Well, you know about Roman Polanski, right?
What about him? What the guy?
He can't come to America. He's wanted for like diddler charges.
Oh, diddler charges.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why doesn't Interpol pick him up?
Because he's the elite, buddy. He's rich.
Oh yeah.
And you're rich. I guess you can do anything unless your name's O.J. Simpson.
Oh, he got a nice little slap.
Well, yeah, but they ended up putting him in prison
for something else.
For something else,
for stealing back his own memorabilia.
Yes, that's right.
That's exactly what they slammed OJ for.
Who is he talking to? OJ was talking to some reporter, and he makes a joke, and he goes, "Well, I can always stab you and kill you." But the thing is that he wasn't fucking. He was telling her. He basically started coming out and saying, "Yeah, I fucking did it," because he can't be tried again, double jeopardy.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he's telling everybody that he fucking did it, but he's doing it like through jest, like I fucking killed her.
Where's Kato Caitlin now?
Where is he? I just saw on Court TV a thing about OJ and
he's in more trouble.
Nah, this was this is back from 94, 95.
So did you hear about the Chud the Builder guy?
No, Chud.
Okay, this guy, social media influencer. I don't want to say clout chaser, but he's just like a clickbait shock kind of guy.
Right.
So what he was doing is he walking around like he's a cowboy talking about hard RN word.
Right.
To our great Black Americans.
Real nigga?
Oh, with the hard R.
Oh, with the hard R.
With the hard R.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. I say that, but I'm not going to say that.
On camera, like.
Right.
And.
the hard R.
Yeah, he ended up shooting somebody. They tried to. I guess when people got upset, okay, I got the article here. Here's what it says. He's been charged with attempted criminal homicide, firearm charge, enhancement, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment.
Oh yeah.
His bond is set at $1.25 million.
Wow.
So
good luck to you. Good luck to him.
Good luck.
Sounds like a dunzo to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a dum-dum. I mean, who's going to go around in urban America using the hard R word, and then when the people would get upset, he'd pull out the blicky.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oh, and the other thing is he shot himself.
Oh, that's
so when he was shooting the guy, he shot himself too.
Oh boy!
So
I'll tell you what. I just did a show. I did this joke once on Underground Live about these teenagers that were driving. They are obviously homeboys and homegirls, and they're driving up to this old guy, and the old guy's yelling, "You fucking." And they're videotaping it. It's on like fucking Scoops and TikTok. And I'm telling the story, and because I'm quoting what the guy said, literally saying the word.
Well,
he said that. I'm quoting him.
You sound like a Florida cracker.
But I'm not a Florida cracker though.
But you sound like it.
Well, the thing is
I sound like it.
The joke is that I fucking said this word like 25 times, justifying how I could say it, because I'm not really saying it derogatorily. I'm not saying it to be derogatory. I'm not saying it in a hateful way. I'm using it as a word that means inferior. They could be white. They could be fucking Italian. They could be Irish. If you are fucking a piece of trash, if you're a fucking low life piece of trash, if you're inferior to standards, you're considered fucking. Doesn't necessarily have to be a black guy.
It
doesn't have to be black.
it's a triggering word for some people.
Very.
Because of the enslaved.
Well, yeah, because they
slaves.
want us to all be separate.
Well, that's true.
When really we all bleed red. We all have the same organs. We're all human beings.
Right.
Like there is no white and black people. There's different shades of brown.
I guess I thought I heard somebody say that. We are all brown.
Yeah.
In one way or another. We are all like a shade of brown.
You're not white. Like your glasses, like the frames of your glasses, you're not white.
No,
like
man.
I'm not either.
Right.
And that's what our government wants. They want us all to be separate.
Of course, because united we stand and divided we fall. And if they keep us divided and fighting, then we can't overthrow the fucking government with our First Amendment and our Fourth Amendment and our fucking Second Amendment, rather, right to overthrow the fucking government and call it mutiny and get rid of the government that is fucking us up so much.
Well, now we're all
because we can't get together.
We're all debt slaves for the...
If you have had the vaccine, you have a chip inside of you, a very small chip.
Right.
And if you turn on your Wi-Fi box and then you turn on the Wi-Fi on your phone, like you can see yourself as a part of a Wi-Fi. I don't even know how to say a broadcast.
Deep down the rabbit hole, Sarah the Flat Earther jumps.
Like your name, like your network,
your whatever the chip is that is inside of you, whatever the code is,
right?
That's what shows up.
You know what's coming next is the damn the Justin Timberlake movie where we all got the little time card, and that's how your life, how long you're gonna live.
And then they
okay, I have a barcode. It's a cool tattoo, right? Fucking barcode.
Yeah, but it's a tattoo. It's not a RFID under your skin.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a serial number of a very large
we
fucking
take
dildo.
Your credit card, and we could cut it out, the little chip, and we could make a slice in your penis and put it in there. And then you'd have to be like, beep, at the fucking... How'd you like to do that?
Well, I usually... That's crazy.
Well, they've been implanting shit.
But yeah, that's how you do it with your finger or your wrist or your head.
Right.
Imagine putting your head. That's what they want. They want us.
No, they want to put it in your hand right here.
In your
hand. I would think so.
Beep.
Yeah, exactly. NFC.
Approved.
Yeah. Approved.
And then
NFC.
Then in my case, it'll be beep, declined.
Mine too. Yeah, that me too. Declined.
There's going to be a big barter world besides that because not everybody
shit
is going to participate
changing.
in this bullshit.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, money's not.
We're at war now. We're in war.
We spiritually
save ourselves.
We are at war. We're at war with Iran, right?
With Iran.
Yes.
I mean,
From
that's what they're pushing for. I don't know what happened today in government, but that's what they're...
Well, because if we're at war with Iran, nobody's really looking about the Epstein files. Don't you get it?
Or the Disney cruise with all the pedos they got.
Well, we talked about the Disney cruise.
We brought that up. We were the first to bring them up.
But the reality is the Disney thing been going on for years and years, and it's all embedded in the cartoons.
Well, yes.
Disney's a weird fucking place.
And who's going through every cartoon to check every frame?
People are now.
Well, that's
I guess they would have to. But is it a frame anymore?
Do you remember they used to like... Okay, so go back to the 50s and 60s when the drive-in movie theaters were popular, right?
Right.
So they figured out that if they put like a flash of the popcorn or a flash of the soda in the middle of the movie,
cognitively,
your subconscious would pick it up and it would make you thirsty, or you'd go buy popcorn or whatever, right? So I mean, we're 75 years later. How much of what you watch on that screen isn't real?
And brainwashing you. That's one of the reasons why I don't have fucking TV, man.
Well, if
I watch a lot of Facebook reels.
Yes, I do that. If that's the case, if they're doing anything flashing like Fight Club, how he would splice a fucking picture of his cock in Tyler Durden. When he was working in the movie theater, he would do that, and he would splice into kids' movies. So when they are playing the kid movie, for a split second.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You see a fucking cock, and he goes, you know something? They don't know it, but they know that they just saw a big black cock, but they don't even realize that they fucking know it, but they saw it because they just blinks real fucking like cigarette burns in the fucking corners of the fucking films.
So how many Tyler Durgans do we have running around doing fucked up shit?
God only knows.
Pissing in the soup, man.
Well,
fucking A.
If you look at the school system, I mean, the whole school system was basically structured by the Rockefellers and the Carneys, right?
Right.
And they wanted good factory workers. They didn't want you to think or be creative. That's why it was a sit behind a desk and shut up system.
Right.
You know, here's your work. Do your work. Feed them work. And now society can't support that. There's
You're right.
It's not like that anymore.
We're not even supposed to eat 3 meals a day, man. That's all bullshit. The 5 nutrition groups, the 3 meals a day.
Well, breakfast, I believe, was a push, and I can't remember who it was by, but it was a push because they wanted to sell like bacon and sausage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they made up this
the Rothschilds.
Yeah. Oh, well, they're running everything, right?
They're running every fucking thing. Yes, man. Them and see, because it's my understanding we didn't eat 3 meals a day in the beginning of fucking time when we were fucking like in tiger claws, tiger fur, you know, with spears.
We probably just ate when we they'd have
to hunt their food.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they couldn't fucking kill something, they didn't fucking eat. So they were used to fasting for long periods of time. They didn't eat 3 times a fucking day. No, so that's bullshit. That's to make you obese and lazy.
Well,
and then
look what they put in the food now. If you compare the food in other countries, it'll be the same product, but the American product will have all this chemical shit in there that ain't good for us.
100 ingredients.
Right? Why?
Theirs has 3.
Yeah, why is that? Like, why? How is that allowed? That in London,
because we're debt slaves.
Death slaves.
Debt. Yeah.
What does debt have to do with it?
In other words, they don't have to put chains on you no more and take you out in the field. They just make the bills so high that you got to keep working,
yeah.
like a rat on a treadmill.
And they do want to depopulate.
Oh, they do that
because big pharma on all the pills.
You know, the reason they want to depopulate so bad right now is because of the robot explosion they used actual robots now in warfare in Ukraine.
Yes, I saw robots doing kung fu.
Okay, so
they're fluent, man.
Speaking of another jerk off, Steven Spielberg, right? Star Wars, right? Remember the what was the damn movie? War of the Drones. I thought
you were talking about Johnny Five. Hi, I'm Johnny Five. Remember that?
I remember that.
That was a long. Keep 5 alive.
Keep 5 alive. Yeah.
Hey, so the robots are here now, bro.
Yeah.
So they don't need you for anything now.
Right on.
They're gonna kill me.
Right.
They're gonna get a robot that pushes the lawnmower.
Right.
Shit, they already got.
Right.
Marketing right now, they got RC lawnmowers out. They're pushing them everywhere, so you can just sit on there and like an RC car, right?
Right. Pretty soon you're not going to need law enforcement. They'll just have drones.
Well,
with cameras,
and weapons, like what she killed Charlie Kirk.
AI with RoboCop.
Yes, RoboCop.
Right. Have robots.
And the problem with that is there's no empathy concern. Robots, AI don't understand emotions.
Yeah, they don't understand emotions. So they have no fucking. They just programmed to do with no feeling.
Yep.
What if they do like Judge Dredd?
It could be.
Where they're a prosecutor and
judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, man, that's fucked up, dude.
Probably
because AI is not always right.
They're always telling you.
What's the one the Musk just put out? He just put out a robot, and I heard the Kardashians had it.
Really?
Not too long ago, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have it, and they look like the same robot face that's in that movie with Will Smith.
Oh wow!
Same face.
But if you see the ones that are like military, they're doing flips. they're more acrobatic
Right.
than me and you.
Yeah,
We're
but
done.
they were doing kung fu. When I think of a fucking robot, I think of fucking Rocky 5. Remember the robot in Rocky 5 that Rocky Balboa had that he bought for Paulie so Paulie could have a fucking servant, and the robot would come in with a tray and say, "Here, Paulie, here's your drink, stud," and he would say, "Thank you, Martha," and take the fucking drink from the robot.
Oh,
It's the most
my-
awful looking robot ever.
Yeah,
Rocky 5.
that was out of the 90s.
Yeah, that was out of the 90s, early 90s.
These are really
These are kung fu fucking backflip doing
they'll fight you.
human killing
and then-
motherfucking machines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anybody with an M16 can kill.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's what they got dogs, little dogs that they carry guns on their backs, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they got mosquitoes,
I seen a thing recently
flies.
Yeah.
that was saying that if you're chased by a drone and you know the first thing to do is try to avoid it, like hide
Run
behind,
zigzag?
like no, like hide behind a fence, because
Right.
once you're out of their visual, you know what I mean. But and then it goes so far as to say use a magnet and hit it with the magnet
Or
with a
an
rope.
EMP
And,
maybe.
Huh?
That one.
a what?
A EMP.
Oh yeah, an EMP.
And now?
Because everybody has an
Electromagnetic
EMP.
pulse. Just
An
fry their
electromagnetic pulse?
system. Electromagnetic
one.
pulse.
Pulse. Oh,
Pulse, like
An EMP.
okay.
fry
you can
their
make
electric
one.
circuit board.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can make one out of a microwave.
And what would I do with that?
You would shoot the drone.
Killer robot.
Kill
They act-
robots. They deactivate.
Well, an EMP, it's an electromagnetic pulse.
And everything
Oh, so it
else.
shocks the shit out. It shocks them down.
It'll kill their.
It was a threat to the United States for a long time that somebody would shoot a nuclear missile and they didn't even have to hit the soil if they just let it explode on top,
Right.
on the surface of America, like in the sky.
Right, it could take out.
That it would cause an EMP so hard that it would shut down our entire power grid.
Our entire power grid.
Yeah,
Right.
which,
right.
You know, you got no electric, and
You're fucked.
you're fucked. I mean, maybe not so much down here in South Florida. You could camp it out for a while. We're used to doing hurricanes and stuff.
Right.
But
Oh,
if it was in the
God.
middle of winter,
Oh, you'd be fucked. Do you know Cuba has no fuel? There's no fuel on Cuba whatsoever. No fuel on Cuba. No diesel. No fuel. So there's no cooking going on. There's no electricity. Havana is blacked out.
I
They're
did
gonna
hear
starve
about
to
the
death.
blackouts.
Yeah, that's because there's no fuel. They can't get food to the hospitals because there's no fuel.
There's no oil.
But do you know why there's no oil?
Probably has something to do with that war in Iran.
Because the United States told the world that anybody delivers any oil to Cuba because of who Cuba is and what they're about, they'll be hit with the biggest, most harsh fucking tariffs that nobody. So everybody says, "Fuck it, dude, I ain't gonna."
Yeah,
fucking-"
so they're carrying on the embargo
They're
now.
about to
Yeah.
indict the brother of the president in Cuba.
Really.
I just read it this morning.
You're talking about Fidel
crazy time.
Castro's
It's-
brother?
Yes, correct.
It's still a dictatorship. It's just been
They're
Yeah.
about to indict him.
passed.
Yeah.
Now, I'm definitely not for the war in Iran. Okay, so
Right.
if we're gonna have any kind of war, why wouldn't we just take Cuba?
Exactly.
Yeah, we got enough Cubanos here, you know, in Miami.
Well, we don't need to take.
That's true.
We just need to help them get out of that dictatorship life.
Yeah, it's crazy. But,
Well-
but how do you do that? You know,
Unfortunately, in the last like 20, 30 years, we as the United States have forced too many regime changes. That's why
Yeah, so we're a bully.
we're
Right.
the bully, we're the bad guy, and that's why the Middle East is so unstable right now.
right.
Because I mean, look, we're in Afghanistan, supposedly there to catch Osama bin Laden, but Osama bin Laden had been a CIA operative, and we supplied the weapons to Afghanistan
Yeah, we did.
to
Yeah, we
fight
did.
to fight the Russians.
And then we just leave them there.
Yeah, like everything. When we did the original Golf Storm or whatever.
Right.
Don't you remember the videos where they were dumping helicopters into the ocean?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, they left a lot. Anything that got hit by any time, they left a lot of shit. As a matter of fact, I think
We left like technology.
towards the end in the Obama administration, what they did was they disabled, and abandoned.
They were bringing pallets of money over there
But
to store their dirty laundry.
back to what I was saying is we were in Afghanistan, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we decided we want to go back to Iraq and hang Saddam Hussein. And and just like Saddam Hussein, we never found any weapons of mass destruction.
No, we didn't.
You remember that? And Iran is claiming that they don't have any nuclear weapons, and I'm not sure about the Saudis and the rest of them, but Israel has 90 nuclear warheads.
Wow.
And I think, some people theorize, that Trump's siding with Israel because of they must have something on them through the Epstein files that they're, you know what I mean?
Or maybe he's playing them till the end game.
Right.
It's a hard, like both sides, they recently just had kidnappings of Israelis. Obviously, years and years and years now, they've been pounding the shit out of Gaza, trying to take Palestine. They got protests in New York right now for the Palestinians, and rabbis, Jewish rabbis are showing up saying that the Zionists have taken over the Judaic, how do you say it? Judea religion.
Right.
And that basically the Zionists have hijacked the promised land. And that's why they're so militarized. The settlers, that's what they call themselves, the settlers of Palestine.
Right.
They don't seem to be letting up on their objectives, and they're definitely militarized.
Right. Yeah.
And like we were talking about, do you know what AIPAC is?
What is AIPAC?
AIPAC is, and I'm not, you probably look it up on your computer, the exact words, but it's basically, it's about Israel putting money behind our political leaders. Go ahead. It's AIPAC. What's the definition?
I had to boot up. I'm not prepared today.
So the way I understand it, we've been buying all these Israeli war bonds.
It's a major American advocacy group that lobbies U.S. government to promote strong political, economic, military ties between the United States and Israel.
Sarah's real quick about that.
Yeah, she should be our Googler. She's Sarah the Googler now.
This is my computer wallpaper.
I like your wallpaper.
Yeah, thank you.
The guy on the left, he's a real handsome guy.
He is a fucking handsome guy, isn't that true? Fucking handsome devil.
So we gotta I guess he's going up against Rubio, this guy named Fishback. Now I never seen him before. He recently showed up on social media, and he's claiming that our local Florida government has donated, I don't know, $325 million to Israel.
Damn.
And there's a lot of other states that have followed.
Right.
If you ask me, I'm on the side of peace.
Yes.
But we live in a corporate country. The United States America is a corporation now.
And Marco Rubio was part of those 30 people that Trump just brought to China.
Really?
They had a meeting together. Marco Rubio was there.
Wasn't Elon Musk there as well?
Yes, sir.
Well, I also heard rumors of the 2028 Republican nominee, and they're saying between Rubio and JD Vance, and I forget the other two that were on the ticket that you could pick from, but that's the way I guess the Republican Party's going now.
That's crazy.
But it's like everybody's motivated by money up there.
I'm never voting Democrat again.
I've only voted once in my life for
Really?
Bill Clinton. He was the only president I ever voted for.
And Obama and
I won't vote. I'm an anarchist. I think they're all fucking crooks. I won't vote.
well, they are. They're all crooks.
Clinton came into office promising that fucking he was going to have computers for every kid in every classroom.
Here's what I
did. Clinton was great.
Yeah,
here's what I want to
back
know.
then.
He was great.
If all our elected officials are criminals, would be
And he's just fucking little girls. But
would be paying taxes? Would that be a crime? Because you're like contributing to the criminals.
of course you are.
So,
right?
So would paying taxes be a crime?
It should be a crime. Paying taxes, we shouldn't be paying taxes.
That's why everybody's so broke.
That's exactly why everybody's broke.
That's because they tax the shit out of the $1.
How do you own a home and you own the fucking home and it's yours and every year I have to pay a fucking tax on my fucking home?
Yeah.
I have to pay a tax on my fucking property that I fucking bought and paid tax on
Because-
and yearly I have to pay a fucking tax on that?
Because
Stupid.
you don't own the United States of America corporation.
Like, I
No, you don't.
understand. Nobody should own it. It was free.
So you don't own this land. You don't really own this.
No, man, that's a fucking illusion.
Yeah.
It's a horrible illusion.
It's a fucking illusion.
When you're
Yeah.
80 years old and you can't make your tax payment,
Right.
and they come put you in a nursing home,
And you lost a leg and you can't do
and you
shit.
lose it all.
Yeah.
I have a friend, and I hate to say this, his mother was a school employee up in Palm Beach for a very, very long time, and she bought a house,
Right.
and then eventually she passed, and she left it to her son, and he was very irresponsible, and he didn't maintain the house very well, and he got, I believe it was $5,000, I would say,
5 years behind.
Wow.
It was $1,000 a year.
and they took the entire property
Oh.
and auctioned it off for $123,000, and then didn't give him any of the money
Right, because he lost it.
because he lost it.
But the house
Because he
was
never
in-
owned it.
The house was in his sister's name, and they couldn't find her.
Well, she was probably deceased.
Listen,
Who knows?
man, my name's on the deed of this fucking place. If they wanted, they come in this fucking place and kick me the fuck out. They'll come here with bulldozers and say, you got fucking a month to get the fuck
Well,
out of
they
here and
can
find a new
always-
place to live. We're
They
buying a place from
They
you.
could claim eminent domain,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's what they're doing to America right now with the AI data centers. They're taking their land. If they don't sell, they're fucked. They all have to leave. Eminent domain.
Right, it's crazy.
Yep.
This is a fucking crazy time we're fucking living in.
This might be the end of the world.
It started.
Every show could be the end of the
Yeah.
world show.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
The way everything's going crazy and everything's speeding up. Have you noticed time speeding up? Like the days seem faster. Like they just
You know, they do. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
like
Yeah. Just time in itself is like, we're already almost halfway through 2026.
We're on an
Yeah.
accelerated timeline. I think
Yeah.
that has something to do with CERN and those
And we all
colliders.
chose to be.
Oh, very well. Good. I understand what you're
The
saying.
anti-gravity. I think they opened a porthole.
And the time traveling.
Well, I guess there's infinite dimensions,
Yes.
right?
It would have to be.
So if you merge two of those dimensions together, and didn't I think I heard CERN saying something about they apologized because they destroyed the first, second, and third, and possibly the fourth dimension.
Oh my God. We're sorry.
Wow. We're sorry. Yeah.
Have you ever taken DMT?
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact. But I haven't taken a high enough dose for me to fucking actually have a spiritual experience.
That's smart because listen,
So now they're saying these guys that are like habitual DMT guys and want to go into the DMT realm,
Right.
they're saying that the little mechanical fidgets or whatever the hell they are, the that's in your. They won't let them in
mechanical
anymore.
fairies. They're like, nope, you got to go. You've been here because they
really.
People say they were there for it felt like years,
And that their soul is damned,
and they're
and they're
never allowed to
going
go
to hell.
back there.
So
you actually do go someplace when you're on DMT.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I have some
I'm not
souls.
doing it now.
Yeah.
When I was in prison, I thought it was funny. I don't know, but I rolled up a pack of cigarettes. You get like 50, 60 cigarettes
Right.
out of a pack, and I didn't smoke, so I kind of gave them the inmates
Right.
for their soul.
Really?
Some killers. I got some killers for
People
sure.
traded their
And then
soul for a cigarette.
And then the funny part is
That's crazy.
is some of them came back twice.
Oh man.
God.
You get this whole twice. I just saw this this trailer for a movie. This guy's like the devil and he's in prison. And he goes, "You tell me what you wish, and all I want is your soul."
Oh, Wishmaster.
Wishmaster. And the guy goes, "I want my lawyer to go fuck himself."
Oh, he does.
And all of a sudden he get, "Hey, you're free, man. I got the niche." Whoa, he says.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
I seen the clip. I seen the clip. Definitely, crazy world we're living in.
Yeah.
I hope everything ends up well out there for the people in both Palestine and Israel. I'm for peace on that whole thing.
I'm for peace, love, and drugs. Absolutely.
And if we can't have peace, what do we got to have?
If a fucking war and
Anarchy, right?
Anarchy, yes. But you know something? The anarchy that I believe in isn't exactly like the chaotic. I'm an anarchist. I'm not a fucking looter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm about.
You have morals.
Exactly. Every even in anarchy, every tribe has to have some form of government. There will always be a form of government in anything you do because you have to have a hierarchy of people that have performed certain things.
Wisdom.
A lot of it
wisdom.
is, yeah,
and experience.
Yeah. But it's like I'm not about, and you know something, if somebody fucks your wife, you go kill the fucking guy. Hey, listen, you shouldn't have fucked my wife. I'm sorry, I should kill her too.
No. If somebody fucks my wife, she can keep her. He can keep her.
Yeah.
That's all yours, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, and one guy that's 80 years old, a fucking skeleton in Washington, is telling me how to fucking live down here in fucking Florida and what I can do, what I can't do. I mean, come on, man.
Well,
he
lives in Florida too.
That's true. That's true.
And we don't need no bogeys coming to.
But like a Biden or a fucking anybody else, man. Obama's the guys from the north. I'll tell you what though. Think about fucking Obama. At least he was a young dude.
He's been quiet.
Yeah.
You know who else has been quiet?
Who's been quiet?
The Hollywood.
Hollywood has been quiet.
Well, Mariah Carey was giving thanks to the New York Times for an incredible honor, and Justin Bieber posted a comment on her Facebook under that, said, "You killed your mom and sis for the Illuminati," and literally 8-year-old mom, like what the fuck? But then Mariah Carey shot back and said, "At least I'd never been to a Diddy party."
Oh my!
So they're fighting among themselves,
eating her mom.
Yeah,
like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there a background on that?
I don't know.
We're and more stuff we got to look at
on Facebook.
Deeper into the rabbit hole we go.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, guess what, man? As every show starts,
it must end.
A show must end. We didn't even get to the this lady was begging for our advice. We didn't get to that, but you know something? We'll pick her up next week.
The imposter. Oh, you had somebody looking for advice.
Yeah, she basically, wrap it up in a long story short, man, she fucking broke up with her boyfriend. The fucking boyfriend left. She gets a blind date. The blind date stands her up. So she calls the boyfriend to have a booty call. The boyfriend comes over and nuts inside of her. Then 3 hours later, the blind date comes and fucking shows up at the fucking house.
In the street.
Yeah, and she didn't shower before going out with the blind date guy.
Oh wow!
And guy ended up going down on her. She wants to know if she's a bad person. So I'd say that's pretty fucking skeevy.
Well, I don't know about a bad person, but maybe she doesn't have the best hygiene.
I tell you what, that's sick. Oh my god,
that's pretty bad.
Anyway, we're down to our last minute. This is B. Grynch saying, hey, for Papa Stick, for Sarah the Flat Earther. Well, this is our first video cast, guys, for Spotify. 34 countries. Not bad.
Have a beautiful week. Till next show.
Yeah, peace, love, and honor, you guys. I'm sorry, Sarah?
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you guys, keep it real. Love each other. Peace. Thanks for watching Papa Stick and the Grynch. We'll be back next Sunday on iHeartRadio, and I think with another video cast. I think this worked out pretty good. Keep your eyes out for us, so guys. All right.
I hope I didn't scare anybody.
Nah, you didn't scare nobody. Peace out, people.